Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I want to talk about how Martell's self-confidence, it was totally rooted in how many women he could get and, how he could make or how the women could make him look. So I want to play a soundbite from season 1 and just really digging deep into it. So now before we get started, I ask that you all please hit the like button on this video. It's a free way of supporting the channel. And then YouTube will recommend this video to more people who like to discuss, all of the various topics that derive from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Also, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So this scene is actually from season 1, episode 10, Martell Like It Is. And while it is Christmas and I know that we're all off of work, I just wanted to give you all just kind of like a stroll down memory lane as we break it down and come up with our own analysis of some of the conversations that happened in those earlier seasons. So look out for these types of videos over the next few days. Well, in this scene, Martell is meeting with his friend Neville. They've been friends for several years. In fact, Neville was Martell and Melody's photographer at their wedding, according to Martell's confessional. So I want to play this soundbite, and then I have my notes. I want to come back with my commentary. And of course, everything that I'm saying here is alleged in my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary of this soundbite is allowed for criticism. All right, so I'm going to play the soundbite and then come back with my commentary.
They're getting better. I told Melody that I'm receiving therapy from Dr. Francis. She sees I'm owning what I need to change. So Melody let me move upstairs in the doghouse, as one would call it, but I'm cool with that for right now. So I'm going to do everything I can to get back downstairs. Yo, Martell, I'm here. Yo, Martell, what's up? I'm in here. It took you long enough. Bro. Yeah. Noah's been my friend for about 12, 13 years. He was a photographer at my wedding, and I definitely trust him. Over the past few months, Marcel has said some things that I definitely didn't agree with, but I don't think Neville would do anything like that. So what's going on, man? Man, just going through a few little issues with, in the household. Me and Mel trying to get some things worked out. She was saying, move out. Move out, or then she gave me the option of moving upstairs. Wow. So I took the ladder, so I'm upstairs. But, why are you upstairs? Well, our entire situation about the infidelity and stuff like that. So it's been, I guess, over 5 months, 6 months since I've had any conversation with this person. Mm-hmm. But this past weekend, she just called out the blue, man. Well, Mel and I were on our way to Atlanta. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I should have changed my number, and I didn't. And she still had access to me. Did Mel ask you to change your number? Yes. She actually changed my number a long time ago. So why didn't you? Because I'm thinking that this girl ain't going to call me, and she did. So the question I've been wanting to ask you is, what enticed you? Thinking I can do whatever I want to do. That's it. I felt entitled, like I had that power. Like yeah. I was the person pulling up in a Lamborghini, and women right here, women right there, just getting inside the car. You know what I'm talking about? I flew her places, I got cribs and 100 places and did whatever I wanted to do. You feel me? Because I could, and it made me feel good. This side girl, she put me on a pedestal, and I felt important, and God really placed that challenge in front of me, and I failed. Now, my question is, where do you see you guys going from here? Because now you're upstairs. Next thing, you may be out the door. You're going to have to, set a plan. What's going to be your next move, man? My next move? Yeah. To write this, to reassure her. I guess first thing, I'm changing my number. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to continue doing what because we've been good. Except for this phone call. We've been good. I'm home at a good hour every day. Yeah. She know my whereabouts, conversation on the phone. I'm seeking counseling. I'm done. I know I'm done. Yeah. I choose to be with my wife, with my children, and have a family. I choose to. Those are the people that I'm putting first now. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing in between. That's what I really wanted to hear because, I pray for you guys constantly. Never stop praying.
So I thought that was a very important scene. I thought that was very sweet of his friend Neville to offer up prayers for Melody and Martell when they were married. Certainly his heart was in the right place to pray, right? But, definitely his friend had to have the right heart posture and mindset as well in order to save his marriage. But I wanted to go over some points. So first of all, Martell left the door open for Coleslaw to reach back out to him because he did not change his phone number. So it's easy for him to say, oh, she called me after 5 months. Well, you left the door open for Coleslaw to be able to get a hold of you by not changing your phone number. So if Martell was really serious about saving his marriage, he would have totally shut her out. There is a thing called blocking. And when you block on like an iPhone, if you have all the person's methods of communication saved in the contacts, I'm talking about not just their cell phone number, but their email addresses. Once you hit block, Apple blocks all that ish, okay? So he could have totally shut the door on being able to hear from her again. But it appears, in my opinion, that he wanted to reconnect with her. And he knew that at some point, loneliness would have been knocking on her door and scratching at the walls of her mind, causing Coleslaw to pick back up the phone and reach back out to him. And he was just willing to wait those 5 months until it happened. Martell admitted that Coleslaw put him on a pedestal. That's why he nicknamed her the peasant, because he views her as being below him, looking up at her sex king. He said that she made him feel like a pedestal when he looks at Melody. He went to college, she graduated college. He worked a job and started, the landscaping business, the grass cutting business. She was right there. She started the grass cutting business as well. Martell seems to be insecure about being equal with a woman. He wants the woman to be below. He will want a woman who has less education than himself. He will want a woman who makes less money than himself. He would want a woman that, and she didn't get married first and then have kids. I'm not judging, but in his mind, he's viewing that as reasons why he can see himself above the woman. And that is why Coleslaw made him so comfortable to what he described. She put him on a pedestal. Martell mentioned having material possessions that drew women to him. Sure, you may have had quantity in women, but what about quality? I remember I was talking to a guy and we met on plentyoffish.com. And I asked him what was his experience on the dating website. And he used that term with me. He said, certainly when it comes to women on the dating websites, the quantity is there, but the quality, not so much. And I think that definitely applies to if you are, leasing flashy luxury cars just to draw women, Martell, then you're going to get that stereotypical sack chaser, gold digger, who's only out for someone who is into designer this and designer clothes and high-end cars. She may not be thinking about the quality of a man. Is he healthy mentally? Will he stalk me or try to put his hands on me? Does he have a good paying professional job so that he can take care of any children that he produces? Is he spiritual? Things of that nature. If you're just using flashy cars to attract women, that's going to be a woman with a certain type of mindset. So that is definitely something that is key, and but in his case, he had a wonderful wife. So there was no need to try and draw any more women. But certainly being shallow will cause you to attract shallow people. And being in college, trying to finish, being hardworking, that was how you met a woman like Melody. Unfortunately, he fumbled that ball. Martell admitted to feeling entitled and thinking he could do whatever he wanted. That is arrogance. And certainly at this point, God has definitely humbled Martell. I don't know if he is wise and mature enough to realize it. And certainly with everything that has happened, the huge change in his income, and just how he is perceived by the public, certainly he has been humbled. But it takes common sense to know even when you're being humbled. Martell mentioned being in counseling. He's wasting his and the therapist's time if he will not apply the techniques and change for the better. In my opinion, when Martell went to Dr. Francis, it was just to win males' trust again under false pretenses. He used the therapy sessions as a way to say, look, I'm trying to change for the better. Can I get back in the bedroom and then back into your panties? That's all that meant, in my opinion. But you all let me know in the comments, what did you think about that soundbite and just how, he said that the peasant made him feel like he was on a pedestal and he was able to get women, based upon the flashy cars that he would appear in. Certainly, I thank you for watching this video. I love the older seasons of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I love going back and just really thinking about the various conversations. And so I wanted to do a few of these videos while everyone is home on Christmas break. All right, so please hit the like button on this video. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.